Okay, so we're going to create a new project in Adobe Premiere. That's that PR on your start button. So you're going to click New Project, give it a name, row, or anything you wish. Now we're going to choose somewhere on our computer that we can remember. So I'm going to go Desktop, and I'm going to find row. Maybe I'm going to find row. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Row. I'm going to select folder. So what I'm doing is I'm choosing the file row is where I'm going to put my file. So everything is together. So I select folder. So my folder is going in here. Row. Hit OK. Now what I want to do is I want to import my files into Adobe Premiere. To do that, I click File, Import, and then I find my row file, row, and I'm going to import these files. Hit Open. So now, this box is my preview file. This box is my actual sequence. This box is my timeline. And this box under Project are my files. Right? So, first thing I'm going to do, I got my pictures here, I double click them and it shows up on the preview. This is my music. So what I want to do is I want to grab my music and put it into my timeline. So now, this is my music.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Okay, so you can see I can use this blue line, it's called a scrubber, and I can get to where I want. So I'm going to play it until it ends row, row, row your boat the first time.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Then I'm going to hit stop, right? So now I'm going to grab this end of my file and I'm going to cut it down. So now it's just going to play one time.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Right? Now I can use these little sliders to make it larger. And you can see the seconds now, right? So here's 2 seconds, right? 2. You can also see it up here, 2 seconds. So I'm going to get my first row. I press play.
Row.
And you can see it, right? It says row and it stops. That's the first row. So I'm going to go to my files. I'm going to grab my first row. I'm going to drag it on top of my audio. You see A1, that's audio 1, so it's audio track. V1 is a video track. So I can stack video tracks on top of each other. I can stack audio tracks on top of each other. And I'm going to cut this down just like I cut down my sound. So now, this is a little small, right? So I'm going to double click it. And I'm just going to pull it out to make it larger. So now I play it.
Row, row.
and it goes off, right? It says row, and then it's gone. Now I'm going to grab my next one, drag it on. It's small also. I'm going to make it larger. I just double click. So there's my second row. I cut it down. Now I've got
Row, row, row.
and it says row once and it plays, and then it says row a second time and it switches pictures. Now I'm going to grab my other row and drag it right next to it and play.
Row, row your boat.
Okay, row, row, row your boat. So there it is. You can see the end of the talking. And I can pull this down to make it look bigger so you can see. She's saying row your boat. It's right there. So I'm going to cut this down. Now I've got
Row, row, row your boat.
oh, it's tiny. So I'm going to select it, double click on the picture, pull it up. Now I've got row, row, row your boat, and then I'm going to find gently down the stream. Here's a stream. So I'm going to pull that, play it.
Gently down the stream.
You can see stream and it drops right there, so I'm going to cut it down. Again, it's small, so let's make it larger. So now I have
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
now I gotta find my merrily. Okay, here's one merrily. Again, it's small. Let's make it larger. You see the drop right there? Merrily. It's right there, the drop. Merrily. And then I'm going to grab another merrily. Play it. Let's see. There's the end of the other merrily. Let's make it larger. We've got to select it, click on it, make it larger. Let's see what we got now.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily.
Now last merrily, drag it on there, move it next to it, play it.
Merrily, merrily, merrily. Merrily.
And then life is but a dream. Grab the life is but a dream, put it on there, select it, make it fit, cut this down. And now let's see what we've got.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but.
I made a mistake. There's 4 merrilies. Here's the other merrily. So let's go back. Merrily. We grab our other merrily, and if we put it on here, it's gonna delete this one. It's gonna get rid of it. So we don't want that. So we just scoot this over, drop this down, make it fit, play it, cut it down, move this over, and now let's see what we have.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
And that's it. You've done your first project. Last thing I want you to do is scrub over to the end. And I want you to click on this T. That's the type tool. So this is your select tool. This is your type tool. And I just want you to click, type your name. Once you've done this, you can move it with your select tool. Right? You can make it bigger. Cut it down. And now your project is done.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Okay, once you've completed your project, you're going to export it. You're going to make it an MP4 video so that I can actually view it. To do this, you click File, Export, Media. So now these are your export settings. What you're going to want to use every time in this class. H.264, which is the MP4 codec. You can call it whatever you want. You just click on the blue to change the name if you want. So I'll call it Row Project. Right? Row Project, video files. It's going in my, I want to put it in my row, row, row your boat file. So everything is in one spot. Row. Hit save. Hit entire sequence. So source range, entire sequence. And then click export and you are done.